Yeah, just shove it in your pants, it's fine. Hey Internet, it's Jessica and welcome to The Council. So thanks to Focus Home Interactive, I actually got a game key to play this game. This game is actually an episodic game and it's basically like an RPG slash mystery kind of thing, and all the choices that you make in the game will affect the story later on. You guys know me, I love episodic games and I love story, narrative, story-driven games. Stuff that emphasizes on choices that matter and you get different endings in different situations. I love games like that. So, the summary of this game is the council begins in 1793 and we take on the role of a man named Louis. And he is invited to a private island. A number of high-profile guests are there, and during the events of this party, I guess you want to call it, Louis's own mother goes missing, and we have to basically figure out what happened. So, hopefully I don't ruin this, because, you know, sometimes I make the wrong decisions with these games, but it will make for an interesting Let's Play. Anyway, let's get started. So one thing that I noticed about this game also is the art style is very, very specific. It's a very specific art style, so I know some of you are going to think they look so freaking weird, but it's the way that the art style is. But I think it's really unique and really cool looking. Oh, okay.
Stop. You're not getting anywhere with this von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sara.
Who the hell is this guy?
Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
So that's us, the guy who
That's
just
what
got punched
you
in the
think.
face. That's Louis.
The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone.
He has a point.
As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen
does that
something
mean?
from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. Alright? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
You want to try me, dude? Oh, damn. I guess not.
Annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
What is he making, a truth serum or something? Or poison?
With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
What the hell?
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened the shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert. Von Borchert.
Hmm?
Listen,
So we're kind of like
let's make a deal.
Sherlock mode, basically.
I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero.
Come on, mother, have some faith in
Pity
me.
you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
What? Act. Trust her. Oh, I can choose. Oh shit. Okay, this is where the part where the choices matter. And like, since we kind of just jumped into this, I don't really know like what the mother is like. Also, I don't know who the hell this bald man is, but it's either we trust Louis's decision on to act or we trust the mother. But I feel like we can trust the mother. Let's see what happens if I trust her.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh shit! Come on, Mother, you gotta shoot this guy. The chair just went through him.
Done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
Nice.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No. Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
And then
Mother,
he follows his mother in the
you're
end,
no spring
right?
chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchardt.
This guy kidnaps them and then interrogates them, and the mom's like, yeah, let's just go home now. Okay? So far, this has been a little interesting. Since I don't really know what the hell's going on, it's a little bit hard to, like, catch up on what the mother gotten herself into. So 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. Lord Mortimer's Island. So this is the place where they're invited. Off the coast of England, so it's a secluded area, obviously, no one's around, and perfect for any crime to happen. So, what I didn't really mention was the RPG element. In this game, you actually can level up your character and decide what kind of detective you want to be. I don't know the options for, like, the type of detective you want to be, but I want to see if I can, like, play around with those different modes, because the only kind of, like, detective, like, style I know is, like, Sherlock, obviously, because I'm a huge fan of Sherlock's,
Mother.
like, story.
You just had to pick
So,
up on Berchardt's
I wonder,
trail on
like,
your
what
own,
the other
didn't you?
two
You ditched
are.
me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of looks like a big rock. Episode 1, The Mad Ones. Oh great, I can't wait to meet all the crazy lunatics in this place.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you
can't,
once
you know,
again,
I understand
slogging
what
through
he's
the
saying. He
caves
wants to
beneath
protect
the
his
island,
mom because she's getting
searching
older,
for
but I
some
think
long-lost
his
mystical
mother can
object
handle it.
that you
She's
just
pretty
can't
good
live
still.
without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
Contrary to what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
That lady has a
Well, now,
really nice dress.
We find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh, no. We have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good
Excuse
sir,
me.
What brings you here?
Business with Lord Mortimer, personal reasons. Ooh, I wonder if I just... I don't think I should, like, come out here like, hey, I'm trying to find my mother. Like, no, I'm gonna say I have business
Lord
with him.
Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like
I
a fish
figured
in
that I
water.
would have to act like that.
Would
I
you
can't...
believe that
You
we are
basically
all
have to
here
act like,
hoping
you
to
know,
solve
when
our
people
personal
do in
issues?
games that are period pieces where you have to act like you're in court.
I doubt that you came here
That
to
kind
look
of
for
shit.
your mother.
We have to be
Your
cunning.
eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Absolutely. Turn the question back. Hey, you know what? Let's avoid the question because I don't want these people to know about me. Hey,
You,
Duchess!
You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment.
No, it's
Come,
cool,
Duchess.
dude.
They're waiting
I
for
understand what he's doing, but
When
I'm
you
trying to,
want
like,
to
stay
share,
guarded,
if
you
you
know?
would
Because
like
I don't
to
know
join
any
us.
of these people.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious.
Ha ha! You don't know the half of
I
it.
would have gone for a better suit.
Nah, Lois, you look okay. What happened?
Are you alright?
What? What's going on with him? Seasickness or what? What the hell is happening to Louis? He was fine.
Oh shit, your hand!
What is happening right now?
Okay, it's done.
Did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Is this a
Are
vision?
you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No.
Who are these people? Oh.
Run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay when you die.
Whoa.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
No. Dude, he has visions.
Here, take this.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Keep it.
I'm assuming that's one possible outcome that could
I'm fine.
happen with this
Don't
lady,
worry.
the Duchess.
It's getting late. Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm
Just
sorry.
bleeding out my
I'm
nose
sure,
and freaking
yes.
out. It's okay.
Fine.
I hope she's a good person because I kind of like her. And if we have a chance to save her, I'll do it.
Am I going
But the
crazy?
mother had no
Or
hand.
what?
That was so
This can't
weird.
be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening?
Her name
to
is
me, for God's
Emily.
sake?
Okay, cool. So hang
Absolutely
on.
need to find you, Mother.
Let me just get used to the controls. They're a little bit janky. Is there any way I can like? I don't think I can open up a menu yet. That's probably gonna be like later on. Anyway, let's get going. Glad you can run in this game.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Ooh, we can choose. This is the one I was talking about, with the RPG element. You can choose the type of class you want to be and what kind of character you want Louis to be in this game. So we got Diplomat. The Diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he convinces those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of prediction. Okay, so this is like I guess what you want to call like the average kind of class, the normal one, the Diplomat. The next one is called the Occultist. The Occultist is the master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own end does not bother him. So basically you're being an asshole. The Occultist is basically being an asshole. You're tricking people, lying to them and deceiving them and being cunning. Which is the kind of type I like. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that. And the last one is called Detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in people he questions. He's a hands-on man. He does not shy away from direct approach. So obviously, you're snooping, you notice things people don't notice, and you know basically how to piece things together when the time comes. So I'm kind of looking at both the Occultist and the Detective, because no offense to the Diplomat, it seems so, like, ordinary to me, and it's not like, you know, I know a lot of people in this party are like political figures, but I feel like if there's something going on within the party, I feel like we need something to be either the Occultist or the Detective. And not gonna lie, I kind of want to be the Occultist because, you know, we can do manipulation and use that to our advantage, but at the same time, being a detective, you can questioning and use psychology and notice small details. Maybe I should be detective, because sometimes when I'm playing, I don't notice the little details until afterwards, so maybe it would be best for me to play as detective. So I'm gonna go with that. Choose your skills. 3 points available. So I think we can only unlock this side, unless I can unlock these later, but that'd be cool. Anyway, we got some points here. So vigilance, notice noteworthy detail or oddly placed elements. Questioning, notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Psychology, read people's behavior like an open book. Logic, use your logical mind. Agility, use your coordination against surroundings and sometimes against people. So that's, I'm assuming we're going to fight someone later. Right now, I think what we need to do is the detail stuff. Vigilance, because we might not see it later on, you know? So, and then also I want to do questioning. And I'll do agility, just in case I need to get the hell out of here, you know? So I'm going to pick those 3.
Well,
cool.
Over the last few years, I solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Orgère, for example. Thieves that torture their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily.
Okay.
Tell me, I was actually
I can tell Emily is a very intelligent woman.
You didn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Apparently he does not. Not at all. So, lie to her. Not at all. Sorry. Ooh. I'm gonna say sorry, because you know what? She could be lying to us, for all we know. Or maybe she only knows the mother, but she doesn't know us. If that makes any sense,
Please
so I'm gonna say no.
Excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London?
No, sorry. I don't remember.
In the office
Awkward.
of William Hitt. Remember? No?
I am so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go
What?
to the manor.
That's actually interesting, because usually I notice with other games, like when they say, hey, do you remember me? And obviously you don't know because you never played the game, but you have an option, especially with choice matter games, there's options to say, yeah, I remember you, or I don't remember you. And usually when you say, I don't remember you, they'll be like, hey, I met you here, we were doing this, blah, 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 we know each other because, and then the character will go, oh yeah, I remember you, we did that thing one time, blah, blah, blah. I find it really interesting that Louis didn't say that. He wasn't just like, oh yeah, I remember you in that time in London, but he doesn't remember her at all. So I find that very interesting. It could be like, maybe she was in a disguise or something, or maybe she looked different than she does right now, and maybe she wasn't the Duchess at the time, or something like that. Alright. Opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that's the most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have it unlocked. Okay? Oh, her lips.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
I didn't even notice her necklace. Damn, we could have clicked that. So there was like different things you could pick. This is so cool. This game is so cool so far. Personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, of course, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to each other. Explaining their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in journal and the menu. So I got vulnerability reveal. Immunity we haven't, which is her, I assume her necklace, something has to do with that. Alright, cool.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sara De Richet.
That doesn't
I don't know
answer
where
the
you're
question.
going with this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
It's either that or it's just like she was disposable from the beginning. This is so interesting. Talents. You obtain talents when you carry out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock condition and the effects, as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents in the detective tab in the menu. Okay, cool. Alright, so before we continue, I just want to look at all the stuff we have here. So this is the map. Journal. So we can meet the characters here. Oh, sweet. Okay, so before we go on, I want to learn a little bit more about Emily. So Emily Hillsborough is an English duchess close to the English crown, so she's royalty. Very discreet about her origins, Emily only came into politics scene after her wedding, that some qualified as a marriage of interest to an old English aristocrat on the decline. Libertarian modern. Oh, so she's one of those people who wasn't very important until she married someone who was. So her husband is important. That's how she got the title. Libertarian modern and but discreet, she has taken upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years, she has become the favorite diplomat of the Queen, which is probably prompted in her Prime Minister, William Pratt, to take her as a private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. As a regular visitor, Emily accepts Sir Gregory Holmes' invitation to come to Lord Mortimer's island because for nothing of the world would she miss one of these framed receptions. I'm pretty sure she's here because of something else. Alright, let's learn about Louis. Louis is the only son of Sara. Louis Moraz de Richet? I'm so sorry, I'm pronouncing all this wrong. My French is terrible. Is a young Bessarian aristocrat. Ever since he was a young child, Louis moved into his mother's circle, and it was so natural that on his 14th birthday he entered the Golden Order, the secret society headed by Sara. Precocious Louis progressed quickly at her side, despite the daily treatment his mother prescribed him for his chronic migraines. Oh, so that must be when he had his vision, so that's normal for him. He climbed the ladder until he was able to assist his mother in the occult cases, for which he was particularly talented. As the time went by, he became shaped in an image that his mother had held for him. Everything pointed to one day, young Louis became something of the head of the Golden Order. Cool. This is the Cardinal. Giuseppe. His Eminence the Cardinal Giuseppe Palage is, legate of the Pope Paul's... What number is that? Is that 6? The 6? I don't really know. I'm not good at numeral numbers. A distinguished speaker, Giuseppe Palage worked through his career to serve principles of the Roman Catholic Church. A man of science and amateur philosopher, he quickly caught up the ear to the Pope, who discreetly named him the Cardinal in Praetor. He was thus able to use his relationship of the trust to help Paul's the Sixth, I think, in his difficult mission of guiding the faithful. Invited by Sir Gregory Holmes, Palage is delighted to meet his old Mortimer in order to represent his interests in the Holy See. Okay, and then this is the mother, Sara. Sara is a rich French aristocrat. 34 years ago, Sara took over one of the most important secret societies, the Golden Order. A woman of strong will, Sara endeavored to infiltrate the highest circles of society. Politics, trades, transactions. Secret state or paranormal spheres of the Order has an eye for everything. Paranormal spheres? Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense with our son. One of the biggest areas of growth is that Sara brought the Order was the development of its branches in America, Europe, and Central Africa. Not to mention the expansion of her occult section, which she has taken care of personally. Since he was a boy, Sara has been preparing her son Louis to become the new face of the Golden Order. So we're going to be next in line. There's still more characters we need to unlock, obviously, because we need to meet others, but this is so cool so far. Alright, so check out our inventory, the art of knowing people and their philosophy. So this is a skill point, right? Emily's handkerchief, we got that. And then the invitation. This is Mortimer's invitation. Dear Monsieur de Oh god. I'm writing 2 to express my embarrassment regarding the situation in which I find myself. As you probably know, I had invited your mother, Sara, to join me in the island several weeks ago. We had projects in common regarding the Order. Her stay was going smoothly until yesterday when your mother suddenly disappeared. I do not want to worry you, but I would like you to join me as soon as possible so we can shed some light on this mystery. Please accept, sir, this expression of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Lord William Mortimer, Marquis of Westfordshire. So, she was there on business with him, and then she went missing. That's kind of suspicious because we kind of suspect that Mortimer did something, but we don't know. Alright, I think that's enough of that. So now we can look at... Ooh, what's this? Hello?
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Now that I have the detective thing, I'm glad I actually picked that because I can look at stuff. Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly restores 2 points. You cannot carry more than 5. Alright, cool. I'll just take that. That's our healing potion right now. Let's see if I notice anything else before we go up.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis De Richet.
Richet. I'm sorry, that's how you pronounce his name.
Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sara De Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Where's Lord Mortimer? What do you know about my mother? What do you know about my mother?
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
Okay.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir.
Huh.
After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Okay, skills. Your skills given access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher skill level, the lower the cost of the effort points. Okay, since I'm still new at this, I can't exactly, like, spend all my points, but I don't know if I should. Maybe not yet, because I feel like they haven't found anything except for what he just said. The leftover food, some of her things, and then sometimes I've seen lights at night. So I'm going to say, is there any witness? I'm not going to use my points yet. I think I should save it for later. So let me just say, are there any witnesses?
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered
How come
with
you're
the
carrying
initials
it?
SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sara De Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
That's
I know my mother.
Kinda
She's
weird.
not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
I feel like he's lying. Let me have the handkerchief. I'll take care of it. You'll give me back the handkerchief. Alright, fuck it, give me it.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days.
Yeah, that's my mother,
in order to get
okay?
here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are.
Thank you.
I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
That's very weird that he was the one,
It is indeed
you know,
your
having
handkerchief,
that.
Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Okay, let's see if we can find stuff. What does this say?
A Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili, quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Easy to translate. I can't translate though! I don't have it locked. Damn, I don't have any of those skills unlocked, sadly. Okay, so we gotta look for some clues, right? He said he found them here? Like on this dock? Like the handkerchief? Oh, what's this?
A wooden floorboard.
Question where let me examine first.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
So it's been used as a weapon? Okay, let me use
Judging
this.
by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
Interesting. Okay. What's this? Locked, of course.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Damn it! I can't even pick the lock because I don't have that, skill, right? Yeah, I don't have that skill, unfortunately, so I can't unlock that, but the wooden board is a little bit weird. Royal jelly, okay, perfect.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard.
Yeah, it's a different
different from
color.
the rest.
Interesting. Rip it up. Examine first.
Somebody replaced it recently, but looks like it's fixed pretty solidly in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here.
What if I take the floorboard out?
Shit! It's not coming up. I'll never manage it barehanded. I need something to lever it with.
We'll just rip it. Hey, good job.
Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag.
Is that the mother's things?
The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Yeah, just shove it in your pants, it's fine. Manuscripts. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Cool. Alright, so we can actually read stuff and learn. This is so cool.
A few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
What the hell? Okay, examine the powder first of all.
The bottom of the bag is covered in black
powder. Is that for
powder.
a gun?
An iron key completely rusted.
Could that be for the gate? Let me take that.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Try that. Alright, examine the...
Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. And the bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days. Shit. Those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap. Some oils and her powder puff. But what does all this mean?
Should I take this? I think I should, right?
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all.
Or should I have left it there? Because the mother might come back or something. I don't fucking know. But then I guess someone might find it, you know?
Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Will this key work here? Use the iron key. Oh, it worked!
There we are.
Okay, cool. Let's see what's in here. Hello? Stuff. Here we go.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty.
She probably took it.
I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision, and none of it's telling me anything useful.
Okay, so she has a pistol. Obviously, we saw that in the vision.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
She probably took that in her thing, right? Damn, I can't examine it yet.
Now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind.
But I'm pretty sure that's the one in her
waste.
purse.
Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves.
Amber fragments. Just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort point by 1. Cool. Okay.
Amber crystals.
Alright. Let's see if I can see anything else just before I leave.
I think this chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. Let's see what's hidden inside.
Find a clue. Examine the letters. Hey, find a clue, actually.
One of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order. And I'd recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter.
He opens it anyway.
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sara.
That's interesting that she's saying that she's going to stay here for a few more weeks. I'm pretty sure she's doing something.
More secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Remember now, I can't remember. Unfortunately, I cannot unlock this one. Damn, that's the sad thing about choosing one of the classes.
But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me.
Okay guys, I'm gonna end this first part right here. I'm not exactly sure how long these episodes are, but I assume they're gonna be long because there's gonna be 5 episodes for this entire game. But so far, I'm actually really enjoying this game. It's very, very interesting and very unique compared to other episodic games that I played because majority of the time it's just like the choices matter in what you say during the storyline, but also within this game, not only do you have to choose answers, you actually get to level up your character and use different skill sets to get more information in order to understand the story more. I think that's totally cool, and it's really interesting and it's a really interesting element for this gameplay because it adds to more to like, hey, you have to pay attention to like what's going on, and you can use these skill sets to gain more information. So far right now, all we know is that the mother is missing. She came here because she had a project with Mortimer, but all of a sudden she's been hiding out on the island, and not exactly missing, but she escaped on the island. And then Lois had a vision that she was going to shoot Emily, and Emily hid something that she wanted her to hid. And even though I don't know exactly what's happening, I can tell this is going to be a very interesting story. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And why do you think the mother is hiding out on the island? I'm pretty sure she's trying to look for something or find someone, or at least My third option would be she's trying to get rid of something that shouldn't be out in the open, like one of the secrets from the Order or something like that. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought, and thank you once again to Focus Home Interactive for sending me a game key to play this game. I look forward to the rest of this episode. It's so cool. And if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps me out when you guys do that. Also, if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, the link is in the description. You can also support the channel for free with gawkbox.com/AGirlAndAGame. All you have to do is make an account, open it up on your mobile phone, download the games on my page, and play them, and then you donate real money to the channel, which will help me continue this video series and continue the channel overall. So yeah, I can't wait to see what kind of trouble Louis is gonna get into. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Hey, look at my husband! Oh, damn! He looks so good! Can you hear me? Yes? It's a pleasure to meet you. It's set on B. And sometimes that brings people together in a not so cute way. Here are 6 terribly awkward romances in video games. Number 6. Cole and Elsa.